Welcome back to what is the final episode of Living with a Rotary. Today I want to talk you through some of the things that I've learnt living with the RX-8. Starting with... If 2 months with Felix has taught me anything, it's that you won't find a more rewarding driver's car than a well-sorted RX-8 like this one. Because it looks great, it sounds incredible, it spits flames, it features a light, agile chassis which makes it wicked on track. And yes, as we found out in last week's episode, it drifts. Living with a car for extended periods reveals some quirks that are cool and some that are not cool. And it's the things that have annoyed me about the RX-8 that I want to focus on, starting with a gap in the seat just here. Looks harmless enough, but it's stolen my phone loads of times and is the only car that wants to mug me. Oi! And while we're on the subject of seats, these ones don't hold you through the corners, so taking advantage of the RX-8's amazing chassis gets tiring because you're forever having to prop yourself up. For that reason, I'd swap these out with the ones you get in the R3 or simply buy bucket seats. And then there's the fuel economy, which is actually pretty reasonable. F me sideways, Jack, cut. I couldn't keep a straight face. Okay, the fuel economy is really bad, even though you'll have seen we managed to get just over 30 mpg and 400 miles from one tank. Which seems decent enough, but my god was that trip a struggle. Seriously. Driving to Scotland in the middle of the night at 55 miles per hour was one of the hardest trips I've done, and this is in no way realistic in the real world, where I'd be happy with 20 mpg. All I've got to say on that matter then is thank God I can expense fuel. Next on the list of things that annoy me about the Mazda RX-8 are the fact that it has no cruise control. Also, there is no one-touch auto window down on the passenger side. What's that about? I bought the RX-8 for £650 with a broken engine. And when I say broken, I mean well and truly f***ed.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Since last year, we've put a lot of money into Felix to get him to the condition that you see now. So here's a detailed breakdown of costs. First up, I needed to get the RX-8's rotary engine working again. This involved a comprehensive rebuild by the guys at Rotary Revs, the total cost of which came to £3,500. This included a new oil pump and filter, water seal kit, rotor bearing, engine gasket kit and manifold, apex seals and springs, resurfaced housing, a new E-shaft, front and rear irons, and the all-important street port and a new clutch, amongst many other things that I don't have time to list. With the engine now running sweetly, the old Racing Beat exhaust was also swapped out with a new Pettit racing system for £719. Not only has this allowed Felix to spit flames, it also looks way better than before and delivers an exhaust note that gets into your soul and rubs its belly. Since these things, a new fuel pump has also been fitted at a cost of £240, as well as a secondary shutter valve solenoid that cost me £12 and was easy to fit on my driveway. We've also added a set of rotor wheels from the Car Throttle shop at a cost of £980 and wrapped these in £460 worth of Continental tyres. A new set of Eibach Pro Kit performance springs and anti-roll bars will also be fitted at a cost of £336 and £219 respectively. Oh, and you'll also notice that I finally replaced the door and wing, which to my surprise would only set you back £30 for the door and £40 for the wing. Bargain. What's more, these were gifted to Felix by Matt of RX Auto Spares, so if you've got an RX-8, make sure you get in touch with him for parts. All in all then, a grand total of £6,536 has been spent on this Mazda RX-8. Worth it though. Because after all the time and money that's been spent, this has got to be one of the best RX-8s in the country. I've loved living with a Rotary. Felix is an amazing car. I've loved driving him. I've loved the people that I've met. I've loved working on him. Now, because this is the end of the series, we're going to be selling Felix. We're going to put him up on eBay, and half the money that we make is going to be going to charity. On the 31st of October 2018, Car Throttle founder Adnan's little cousin Fahad Baiji passed away after a 7-year battle with brain cancer. He was only 13 years old. Fahad was a huge CT fan. Here he is posing with Adnan in front of our Gumball Emo GTR, and he even wrote his school project about Car Throttle. On Fahad's behalf, we're giving away 50% of the proceeds of the RX-8 sale to Kingston Hospital and the Brain Tumour Charity, to help others fighting this horrible disease. So please, bid generously because it's for a great cause. From me and everyone at Car Throttle, thank you so much for your bids. You have no idea how much of a difference this is going to make. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series. Thank you very much for watching. To check out all of the episodes, click up here. To subscribe to Car Throttle, click down here. Don't forget to check out the Car Throttle shop over here, and the link to the eBay auction where you can buy Felix is down here. Goodbye, old friend. Mwah!